So what I'm doing today is all week I'm up on the spring unit because Tim's got a week off. So I finished milking. Here's our milking parlour here. So this is where the cows come out. So they come in the other side. I had that in my last video. They come in here, and once they finish milking here, they come on out, and then they come straight out onto this silage camp in the winter. It's directly in front of them. That's another good thing about this milking parlour. They just see that, and then they go straight on there. So we're pretty much self-feeding on this unit, but because there's 300 odd cows, like, you can't have like self-feed long enough. Like, you'd have to have a silage pit size of bloody airport. So that's in the winter. So any cows what are still milking usually go on that, and then the dry cows come in this bottom bit of yard here and have these two deep little sheds. And at the moment I've got the cows on peas and barley bells because we're nearly out of grass. Like, it's funny really, we completely ran out of grass the other day and we thought it stopped because it all went yellow, but as started to grow again. Now they're eating a lot of silage. Even though we've had no rain, the grass has started to grow. What's amazing really, because it's a real dry farm, but it must hold moisture. So these peas and barley bells, there's one I'm just about to put in there. I'll put another 3 in there, another 4 or 5 in the racks. They're eating about 6 a day. I've only got 110 of these, so it ain't gonna last for long, but hopefully we'll see a bit of rain next week. So this is pretty much like, sorry, it's golden stuff, boy, and you smell it. Can't smell it on camera, but I can smell it and it smells really good. It's quite long and fibrous, but it's got a lot of barley in it, and it's got a lot of peas in it. And we belled it up because we usually whole crop it, but it's got a lot of grass in it because we undersow with grass, and the grass done really well this year. What usually it's the other way around, the grass don't do that well, but the peas and barley does well. And then once we cut the peas and barley, we lace it with shit, and then the grass takes off them because it's got no competition. But this year it's the other way around, probably because of dry weather. So the cows are milking extremely well on this stuff. It's like, they just love it. They eat these bells down to nothing. So this rack here, so he was full of 3 bells yesterday afternoon, and then this morning they've cleared the whole lot out, and there's not a sign of it. There's a little bit in here was filling up, but nothing major. So I'll put, like, I probably won't put a bell in there a day, and I'll fill the other racks up. So that's what I'm doing. And then they go out on grass tonight, and I have a little bit of grass. It's about 1800 out in the fields, what ain't too bad. Like, if you're technical on your grass growth, and we graze it down to 1500 usually, but this year we haven't. In the spring this year we took it down to about 1650, purely because we're worried about dry conditions. But this year, yeah, like, they're going out on 18 at the moment, what is pretty good considering the circumstances. So in there, eat that down of the dirt, but there's nothing you can do about that because they just gorge on the grass at the moment. There's not much spin. So, and they're getting 4 kilos of cake in the parlour, when usually they get 1 or 2 if the weather's good. So, but it's not working too bad. The main thing is to keep the milk up. Like, obviously don't want to shovel too much money into them. Like, this is stuff what we usually feed in the winter. We're not going to have no peas and barley in the winter now. It's just going to be hay and grass. So that will affect us a little bit, but I'd rather feed it now and keep the milk going, because these spring cows, if they dry up now or drop on milk a lot now, you will not get that back. It will stay down all the way through. And then if we go into the winter with not much grass, then knock even more, because these are such grassy cows. They're so used to eating grass all the time. When the milk does start getting low and they start getting heavier in calves, as soon as that grass stops, the milk's like jump, like that. The butt fats go up, but the milk goes right down. And it's litres what pay the bills. I want to keep the litres up. Right, so once I've put all the silage in for the milking cows, I check on the in-calf heifers. So I always come to the in-calf heifers first, because they're more likely to run off and escape. This is 120 acres down there, and it's like groundwater. It's never been ploughed up. It's all like old pastury stuff. It's full of trees, rivers, you name it. We got it. But these all last year, so we call these the R2s, rising 2-year-olds. And all these cattle here are heifers, what we reared on. And we got the bulls in here running with them, and they're all due to calf next March onwards. So they're all Jersey, Irish genetics, Irish Frisian genetics. Yeah, Jersey, black and whites. And we've got a sheet of Somerset. One sheet of Somerset here, and we've got another one here actually. I reckon this one got a calf before that one. This one's looking a bit fatter. So we've done 10 straws when we've done these, and we only had 2 heifers come out of the 10 straws. Well, it wasn't bad, I don't think. and we're going to see what they come in the milking pod like and milk like. So this is our first trial of them. Hereford there. And we had a lot of orange ones come out that year when we calved these. So this is 2021's calves. But we're going for more like that. That's what we like. There's another sheet of Somerset there. They look pretty, don't they? But yeah, like this sort of animal. So we don't want it too Jersey-fied. We want it, you know, we want the grazing animal, but we want them to, you know, we want leaders. That's what we want. But I always said that this one would be a good one when he comes in. Needs more Jersey and that. I reckon he'll come in a good milk raise, a nice size. Hopefully they're all pretty much in calf now though. We'll do a PD session in September, see how we go on. So this is half of them. They're in 2 halves at the moment for some reason, probably because it's hot and they're hanging around different areas near water. They hang about together, those two. Right, so this is the autumn calving unit. Down in the dry case at the moment, there's nothing here at all. This is dry ground, it is completely barren, gone. So we're feeding them a lot of hay, going out wagging and putting hay in the feed trailers. It starts raining tomorrow, so it's going to be a long time until the grass grows back. And I got on my diary 2018, it greened up. It started raining September and it greened up, but we never had any grass for the rest of the year. Right, there's nothing, not a cut anyway, a little bit of grazing, not a lot of grass bait. Right, so here's Josh coming in with hay. Just going to turn the camera off so I can put it. So when you're out in the field in a paddock like this and it's about 30 degrees, there's no shade and you're really hot, this is what you got to do. You got to put your arms right down in the water trough as far as you can go and just hold it there for as long as possible, really, 2 or 3 minutes, and then your veins in your arms cool down, and that's like a cooling system what goes around your body. That cold blood in my arm cell is going to go around my body and keep me nice and cool for the next 5 minutes, and I'll have to do it again. And I'll have to do it again and again and again. What do you reckon, Jack? You try it. Is that just instantly fresher or what?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's nice clean water too. Go on, jump in there. Right, so we're just waiting for the cows to go in. They're over there. It's like an absolute desert out here. It is. It's nice and cold. We've got to get the cows across the road in a minute. We're going to go up this track and then across the road. That's about 50 degrees on that road. Feel it under my feet. Go on, Eva, are the bulls on the job? No messing about with the bull. You don't worry about the heat. I thought it'd be too hot for stuff like that. So we're letting them go on nice and slowly. That's why we're not driving them, because it's too hot for driving cattle all day. And it's hot for them too, and we don't want them to budge on through. Right, so what are we doing, Jack?
We're basically haymaking, aren't we?
We are, yeah. We're in the early stages of haymaking, but it ain't going to take long to turn this. So we've got some oldish grass here. It's too far gone, really. There's not much quality in it, but it's going to be all right for feed. Surprising, actually. It's the first time I've seen it. It's not looking too bad. You know, you've got a lot of your old white stuff standing up. It's not a lot good. Don't bring much to the table, energy-wise. But nah, it's better than I thought. There's no weeds in it. If you look at that, no weeds at all. It's all grass and red clover. So we've got 40 acres of this, and I reckon 1 turn and we'll bale it. Job done. It's going to be dry anyway. I mean, no wet hay this year. It's been good haymaking weather, and we've got a lot of hay too. So it's going to see us through this dry time. But next week, I don't want about rain, but we'll see. On my weather chart, it's pushing back a little bit. It's not as bad as they said. There's the mower over there going up and down. We'll drive on over and have a look, shall we, Jack? Yeah. What we've had a lot of this year is molehills. Got a lot of molehills in the grass what we're cutting, or blunts of blades. I reckon it's all to do with the dry winter. See that? Look at all that dust coming out of the bag. That's the old job, innit? Look at that truck screen. Most years we moan about this stuff, making this. We have a year when we have plenty of silage. All we do is moan about this, having to make this. But this year it's like gold dust. Never seen old papers in here. Right, back at home now. Look at that. Cow's gone out there. Getting fed out and grind. There's tubes on the quad bike. Hi Tobes!
Right?
How's the Crocs?
Huh?
How's the Crocs?
Josh?
Crocs!
Yeah, right.
What, they work good?
Yeah.
Where's Josh boy? Let's have a look at your Crocs.
Oh, it's triple over.
No, not.
Yeah. Yeah, milk me Crocs.
Oh god, just shut Kay's out, job done. Dad's on doing a hay.
Josh is just chatting a few dry cats.
Right, marching on out well. It's got to be hottest day of the year, right?